Hello, Mr. Mommy here. My name is Nina, and today we're going to do a get ready with me while we go over my goals for 2026. So, I already have all my base and everything. So really we're just doing an eyeshadow look. But I'm going to use the Divination palette, the Robert Welsh and Blend Bunny Cosmetics collaboration. This palette is so pretty. And it looks amazing. I really enjoy this palette. I've almost used every shade in this palette. So we're going to go in with 8 Ball right here, this dark purple. And we will start on some goals here. So goal number 1, like every year, is wear makeup more often. I always put that down because I have not gotten to a point where I wear makeup as much as I would like to. I did better in 2025. I wore makeup to more function, family things. I get nervous wearing makeup to family things because it's not my family. Like the family I was born into. Hubby's biological family. And if it was my family, I wouldn't care. My family. And they know how I used to be with makeup before I went without using it for a while. Alright, so I went into Gemini just a little bit there, but it is very, very similar to 8 Ball. So now I'm going to go into Affirmation here. It's really light purple. And so that's looking really pretty there. Let's go into 8 Ball just a little bit more. Try to darken this up a touch. I think we actually might need to go into Meg. This is a black shade. Just to kind of give it a little darkness. I'm going in very, very little here. I just applied a little bit of that black, and now I'm going to blend it into the purple. Because I'm trying to keep it looking purple. Just a little darker. There we go. That looks really pretty. So shimmers, we're going to go into Paul, which is a brown, but it has a kind of mauvey undertone. And a little bit of Superstitious up here. I'm going to go over the first part, and then a little bit more Paul back here. So just put some of the shimmer Paul on here because I really do want it to come up just a little bit more. I think that's a bit darker than I wanted. So I'm going to go into Ruin here. I'm just going to use that to help lighten it just a touch. And then inner corner, I'm going to go into number 7. I've used this shade quite a few times because it has a beautiful little purple shift to it. I'm going to stick that right on the inner corner. And then underneath, I totally forgot to keep going here. So, goal number 2, I've already started on. And it was not easy. So we're going to go into Gemini here. This purple shade right here. It is quit vaping and not start back. So I have officially quit. And I'm going to go into 8 ball. And I am struggling with the not starting back part. I quit vaping right before Christmas actually. And it's been a very hard struggle. And it has led to, I'm going into affirmation here to try to lighten it up a little bit on this first part. Yeah, it's been a struggle. But I already knew it was going to be hard because I can't use any of like the patches or the gum or anything. My dad had tried patches one year, a long time ago, and he had wanted me to try. And so I tried them, and my skin had a really bad reaction to them, so I'm not doing that again. Interesting. Alright, number 3 on my list is lose 20 pounds. I wanted to go with a reasonable number there. Going back into 8 ball, we're just going to do the other eye now. I usually do the other eye off camera, but... So, lose 20 pounds. It's just a goal. I didn't want to go crazy or anything. Especially, I do have PCOS, which does make it harder to lose weight. And then the anxiety, that really doesn't help either. Because I don't like being out in public around people ever. Which is really just a bad excuse. I mean, it's realistic. I get really nervous and uncomfortable and have panic attacks and stuff. And I don't want to get back to having panic attacks like I used to when I was in my 19, 20-year-old range. I used to have really severe panic attacks then. Like fall on the ground, can't breathe, chest pains, having to be rushed to the, not having to be, but people would freak out and call medical or make me go to the hospital when at my work. And I'd have all the symptoms of like a heart attack, but it would just be anxiety. And I definitely do not want to get to that point again. So I do tend to avoid situations that make me anxious. And I think everybody enjoys things that avoids things that make them uncomfortable. I'm grabbing my shimmers I use here. Number 4, start a resin channel. So I was doing resin on this channel. And Now I'm going to do a channel just for resin. Sorry. I'm not very good at multitasking while talking. So I'm going to have a second channel that is just resin. And that is because people do not very many people seem to like both. And I did notice that whichever kind I'd post one kind of video, I'd get a few subscribers. Post a different kind of video, lose all those subscribers. Well, I would go down. It was an up and down every time I posted a different video, a video about makeup or resin. I decided it would be best to just do one or the other on a channel. And this one has more makeup than anything already, so I'm going to create a second channel. I haven't finished coming up with a name, figuring out what I want to name it. Still, if anybody watches this and actually has any ideas, let me know. So both channels are going to be for fun, but resin, I do want to start selling the stuff that I make instead of just hanging on to it. Number 5, gain 100 subscribers, followers, whatever, on the different platforms. A little bit more over here because this seems to have faded. So on TikTok I only have 243 at the beginning of the year. YouTube is 720, it's already went down, and Instagram is 499. So YouTube's already negatively, but this is not like a hard, like I'm not gonna, it's just a goal. And then let's see. Another goal would be use at least 60% of products. And that means 60% in each category. Maybe I will get lucky and use more than that. But I do want to at least use 60% of items at least once. Preferably more than that, but that is my goal. And then number 7 would be, I'm going to use a sachet mascara, waterproof tubing mascara. This thing, it takes forever to dry this mascara, but I keep trying to use it. Let's see. Number 7 is do nails more often. I'm not wearing my nail stuff as much as I really should be for how much I have. So I want to at least wear nails, put nails on at least 10 times in a year, and I'm already off to a bad start. And so I haven't started doing that because I'm doing decluttering stuff. And I am not good at swatching with nails on yet. I'd probably be a lot better if I just did it. One of my biggest struggles with fake nails on actually is dishes. And I do not have a working dishwasher. right now, so I hand wash dishes, and when I have nails on, they do not last very long doing dishes. I'm not good at putting mascara on camera. Let's see, number 8, I want to make more build my own palettes, build your own color story, however you want to phrase it. I want to do that more often. And my goal for the year is 10 on that as well. I figure 1 a month is pushing it. So I went just under 1 a month. So that is the goal. I do like the creativeness of build your own palettes. Coming up with a theme and an idea. And I already know what my first one is going to be because Jessica got a tablet and Procreate. Well, she got a tablet for Christmas and she bought Procreate to put on it, and she's been drawing. And she drew me and colored a picture already to use for a build your palette. I thought that was a really fun way to do that. I'm using the Surratt Lash Noir tint. Alright, so I have to jump back in here after being video because I realized I missed number 9. Number 9 is no panel left behind at least 10 palettes. So this is not per year, this is overall. That's why I went with 10. I already have a couple. I don't know how many for sure. But I would like to have at least 10 by the end of 2026. Number 10, more videos about products instead of hauls, which means instead of like only doing videos when I have stuff to haul, just doing like comparing stuff. And I made a mess under that eye. I really am bad at talking and doing stuff with my hands. So instead of only doing haul videos, I want to do like comparisons or like my favorite highlighters or... Ooh, that pencil needs sharpened. I'm trying to think what color. We're going to go ahead and do brown. So, Gold Mocha by Wonder Skin. These eyeliners are absolutely amazing. They go on so easy. And I'm barely touching my eyelid. I don't like applying pressure on the waterline. If it takes any pressure, then I don't like it and I don't use it. But these go on smoothly and then they last all day. Like I have to purposely take it off. And then, so yeah, so no more videos about products instead of hauls. So like comparing things, more like favorite highlighters, favorite blushes, the different types of highlighters, different types of blushes, and not just like cream liquid powder, but like shiny, not shiny, ones that kind of have a shift to them, and like the highlighters. It'd be cool to see some blushes that have like that shiftiness to them. I don't know that we ever will, but that would be cool. And just so also videos about like build your own palettes, the palettes that I already have, using them, you know, and then also more short form content for all of the TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. And I would like to do at least 3 to 5 a week. Hopefully I can accomplish that. So yeah, that is my goals for 2026. So let me know down below if you have any goals that you would like to talk about. And let me know what you think of my goals. I'm really excited that I quit vaping. I've been smoking and then vaping since I was 17. So I think that was pretty awesome. I just cut it off cold turkey, and it has not been easy. But I'm sticking to it so far. So yeah, I'm super excited for what 2026 could possibly bring. Yeah. So let me know what you think down below. If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.